Hey there, fellow gamers. Onerous here with another episode of Let's Learn Dyson Sphere, and well, we are. Oh, wow, look at that! We have white science researched. Okay, so what I was going to say is we need to up the production of the Dyson Sphere, and I think that is 100% true. 100% true. No one's going to argue with that. It's building very slowly. However, I think what we need to do first is start having a look at the ray receivers and photons, and what we need to do that. All right. So, first things first. Let's have a look at ray receivers. We'll build a few of these and just see, have a bit of a play. That's what this series is all about. Energy exchanger, no, it's ray receiver, isn't it? And I know there's some in a box somewhere, but yeah, gosh, I'm not going to be too worried about finding them. We actually somehow have the ability to make these in our inventory, and I honestly don't know why. It must be glass for the prisms and CPUs. Yeah. All right. I don't know if we're actually making these anywhere, but we should be able to get the rest of this stuff pretty easily in the base if I had any idea where we actually were. So there's our power. So our smelting should be around here. Here we go. Alright, that's iron, copper. That's right. There is no smelting of. There's no smelting of silicon happening in that location because we had it somewhere else, didn't we? And gosh, now I've got like absolutely no idea where our high purity silicon is. I mean, here we go. Remote demand. Well, there you go. All right. Let's just grab a stack of that. A stack and a bit. There we go. Next up was ray receiver is just regular steel. All right. Not even fancy steel. Looks like there's some steel there. Grab a couple hundred of those. There we go. So now, how many of these ray receivers can we make with that? One, because of our good friend, the turbine. The turbine. Okay. There is a bunch of turbines being made somewhere in the vicinity of this area here. It's probably not this one, is it? We do have a fair few here. All right. And now we're out of processors or chips. I don't know, circuit boards. That's the one. But again, we're prepared for this because we did produce a bunch more of these. So we should be backing up. And boy howdy. Okay. And yes, this is the poor way to do it. What are we out of? Glass, I guess. Glass. Lots of backwards and forwards. Glass. Nope, we're definitely not in the glass section. That's too far gone. Over here. All right. Give me a couple hundred of them. That's way too many. Don't give me that many. There we go. Okay. All right. Look. We have some available. And I could probably set up production of them back on. I was going to say back on AL1, but I think we're beyond that now. If we could find a spot where we just want to lay down a few of these to make some random things. All right. If I wanted to make, give me. That's because that's an orbital collector. Yep, I'm an idiot. All right, I'm still in factory town mode. Such a good game. All right. In fact, this is probably where I wanted to build it anyway. It's all good. There we go. Let's get you way up here. So if I wanted to get you to make available some ray receivers. And you know what? While we're doing this, we're also going to we'll build a bit of infrastructure. I think first. Okay, so I want to make ray receivers available. I want to make vertical launch silos available. They're a bit tricky, aren't they? But I definitely want to make these available. So I think we're going to need a lot of EM ejectors, and actually, a lot of the components are very similar, aren't they? So we need steel, iron, CPUs, and steel, iron, CPUs. So let's go. Get some steel, just regular old steel. Some iron for the gears. Some CPUs. Some supermagnetic rings. And that should be enough. Iron gears. Yeah. Okay. So we'll just do a couple of assemblers here. Takes me forever to remember where everything is. Coming out of here, we'll do one there, and that'll feed into here. Alright, so if this was making gears, and this was making EM ejectors, it requires 20 gears in 6 seconds. This is producing 1 gear a second, so maybe we'll have we'll have 2 of these. We don't. These are the things, we don't need them particularly quickly, but yeah, it's fun to have it. And now that I'm looking at it, I'm actually going to do it. I'm going to do it the other way around. This coming out this side, that looks wonky to me. What is going on here? We crossed the line. We crossed the line. All right. Let's make sure we don't cross the line again. So we go there, and we go there. No, that is the line. That is not the line that we shouldn't have crossed. It's the other one. Oh gosh, I've got to stop flying around. There we go. Okay, so that's the line we don't want to cross. There. So let's build this one to the south. Yep. So there. No. Oh man, so out of practice. All right. We'll build this one here, and then this one here. Can I even fit a sorter between there? Definitely not. Well, I say definitely not, but let's just quickly double check that. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. Please. There we go. Now, if these are doing 1 a second, actually I'm not sure if the sorter's going to have that kind of speed with this distance. 1 trip a second. It's just fast enough. Okay. Alright. All that for very little gain at this point. So gears for you, and the autosave almost killed us. It's getting big. And then you are making EM ejectors. So we need steel, CPUs, and the other things. How am I actually going to do this though? Alright, so what I'll do is I'll bring... what are you doing? Oh gosh, now we've... that's silly. We should do a straight liner. Yeah, so that's not going to work. There we go. Alright, so now you can follow in here. So that is going to be iron. That is going to be iron, but man, of course we built it the wrong way. Okay. Focus. I need to focus. That's what we need. So we go here, and go here, and then follow that down. So that should mean that we can get our inserter going in there like that, Kill those. Perfect. All right. We're just having a play. Let's no one get upset. No one get upset just yet. The time for being upset will be very soon. When I stuff a lot of other things up. All right. So now we should be able to set a filter on it. There we go. Okay. So you can have some iron coming out there. We do need to pop in a few of these. Probably not that many. There we go. Pop in that many, and these are all local demand. Local demand. Come on. All right, there we go. Our charging, yeah, we'll ramp that up a little bit. Minimum drone load 100%. Okay. We're still not connected. Thought I did okay, so somewhere this is not connected. Let's follow what we've broken here. It was never connected. Something like that. There we go. All right, now you're part of the worldwide power network. Yeah, there we go. We're struggling with satisfaction. We'll bring some photons back here, and we'll create a mini sun here. That's kind of my aim, maybe. I don't know. We'll get there. We'll get there one day. So next of all, we need some steel. There we go. All right, some steel goes there. We'll get some CPUs out to there. We'll get... Oops. What's next? What's next, guys? These guys. There we go. Out to there. Alright, do we have a supply of them coming in? No, we do not. Well, we don't have any ships available. And I see what the problem is, of course. No doubt someone else has picked that up. But we got a little bit ahead of ourselves on demand. There we go. Alright. Let's hook all this up. And then we just need an output. Coming up here. And you know what? We'll keep it high for the whole way. And then down into there. There you go. That lovely noise of the rocks. Lovely noise of the rocks. Get some solder out. Alright, so we've got that. We don't actually have any of that, unfortunately. And it looks like we actually don't have any available. Good times. I did pick up a small amount, but not a whole lot. That's... I mean, I'm not going to lie, that scares me. It scares me that we can't do that. Anyway, ray receivers. Which is the same thing. We've already got steel. We've already got turbines. We just need silicon, glass and what? To make these things. Glass and circuits, because these are just made from glass. Yes, glass and circuits. Silicon, glass and circuits, and CPUs. No, silicon, glass and circuits, and that's it. Silicon, glass and circuits. So we can do that with one of these. Just a smaller one. No, one of these. Just a smaller one, as I was saying. There we go. And you are requesting silicon, glass, and circuits. Alright. And this is going to turn into the photon combiner, and then we go from there. Alright, so demand. You can have some as well. Obviously, we're getting the other end is feeding in here, but we will still power it up. There we go. So your drones can come out at some point. So we need to make rocks. I need to destroy those rocks is what I need. We need to make... Why have I got all that stuff there? We need to make photon combiners, which come from prisms. So we need to make prisms into photon combiner. It's too close, isn't it? Prism into photon combiner. Let's get you making photon combiners from prisms and circuits, and then photon combiners and everything else we need go into this, which we'll put there. All right. I think this is going to work. Okay. Let's go with Very simple design. Let's try not to screw things up this time. And you come in there. And you could actually be closer if we wanted you to be. Because you're not making photon combiners. You are making the other things that we wanted here, ray receivers. Photon combiners, silicon, steel, EM. Is that right? Photon combiners, silicon, steel, CPU, and EMs. Steel, CPU, and EM. Yep, look at that. I swear this is not intentional. I don't even know if this is actually going to work. I highly doubt it. That looks like it's not going to work, doesn't it? It just looks like it will not work. Which means what we need to do is kind of bring you here and kind of, yeah, you can do that. That's fine. And then you do that, and then you do that. All right. And then we need silicon on this line. Silicon on this line. We'll get glass on this line. And then out of here, obviously we need CPUs. Go. Alright, so the glass feeds into that one. Glass feeds into there. You feed into there. You feed into there. You feed into there. And you feed into there. You, and you. And then, of course, a little bit of power would probably be appreciated. I'm sure. Is that enough to power everything? Not quite. Another one over there. Yes. Still supermagnetic rings. No supermagnetic rings. What's going on? But this should be then working, and we can have. I was actually going to put an output on that side, but now we're not. I guess we'll put it here. Yeah, look, there's some funk happening. It's fine. We'll just go up high. Bring it up here. Oh man, crossing so many barriers, killing lots of rocks. All right, so now let's see what the hell is wrong with. Yeah, okay. Supermagnetic rings. Supermagnetic rings. The other thing we need is vertical rocket launchers, vertical launching silos, which I think we had kind of set up here, didn't we? No, we did not. In fact, we are having some problems. We're having some problems because we're using all these rockets now. But we do have a, and this is kind of my driver for why I want to ramp this up, because we've got a lot of stuff not being requested, aka it's not being used at the other planet, which is which to me just seems like a disaster. But here we are. All right. While I'm here, I did just want to do something before I forgot. Yeah, that's right. We don't want to have a million of these. I'm gonna probably go with 200 of them though. We'll leave it at that. And yeah, remote supply, local supply, whatever. We just got to remember. We just have to remember where they are, which I never do. Okay, so supermagnetic rings. I thought we had a really big production of them over here. Oh, that sun, beautiful. I thought we had a really big production of them over here, but looking at it now, the answer is no. This is all just regular turbines, and even that, we're not keeping up. We are not keeping up with our electromagnetic turbines, which is probably why, and yes, that would explain it, why we're not we're not keeping up with everything else. And it might have something to do with us shipping out all the magnetic rings. Well, I guess they're kind of coming over to here. It does seem like we need to ramp this up. Because our supply of the other materials is fine. Yeah, I think it's actually these magnetic coils. All right. Which we can ramp up just using this same thing. I don't see why not. What could possibly go wrong if I just copy this whole shenanigan? I'll tell you what's going to go wrong, and I can see it already. We cross over a line. We crossed a line. Yes, we did. And okay. So I think we can, in that instance, we can just take this stuff here. Let's see if I can paste it anywhere. I can paste it anywhere, which is great. Alright, we're kind of at a point now where things are getting a little disorganized, but I'm going to pop one there, and I'm going to pop one there. Nope, I'm not going to pop one there, apparently, because there is something else there. What is there? What am I looking at? Are we too close and the spacing's all jank? Is that it? If I try and pop it here? Yeah, okay. I think that's what it is. I think the spacing there, it only fits on this section here. No? Okay, it doesn't even fit there. It is unplaceable, apparently, except for that one spot there. Can I place it there? I honestly don't know what's happening here. Blueprints, they're the worst. They're just the worst. All right, let's go over to our builderoo over here, and let's just get this building. I don't know why it allowed us to build here and nowhere else. If you know the answer, by all means, please drop it in the comments below. It's got to be power somewhere over there, doesn't it? There we go. Speaking of power, yeah, you know, we've got some research to do. A bit of extra fuel. Yeah, that's not going to work because that is white science. White science. All right, I think all of these now are. No, oh yeah, some extra walking speed, inventory capacity. Don't mind if I do. That's white science. White. Look at the sound of this one, man. Ooh, vertical construction. I mean, I guess. Seems a little pointless. Carriers. Alright. Ray receiver efficiency. I mean, why not? Because we're not doing anything else with our science at this point, and the rest is infinites. Okay. What's going on, guys? Why have you got no power? Am I out of power poles? No, I am not. I guess I just didn't copy the required power poles in the other one. Alright, there you go. And one over here. Sure. And what's your problem? What's your problem? I mean, you're working. You have no problem at all. We can probably give you those 12... not that many, come on. Give you that many. Can I no longer pick up half of them from the pile? Interesting. Alright. Yeah, you can have a bit more. So now we are doing this again, and we're out of iron ore. We've got a lot coming in, which is okay. Get a bit more to try and get up that white buffer we want to see. which means that it's constantly flowing. So that might have to go up a little bit. You might have to go up a little bit, and yeah, it's just real slow, isn't it? Just real slow. And of course, the question is always why? Why is it so slow? What are we? Oops, too far. So these are getting made one every 1.5 seconds, and these make 2 every second. Are we on Mark II belts here, or what? Yeah, we are. Alright, so we can ramp this up. There is actually the advanced smelters as well, which use plain filters and materials we don't actually have. Yeah. Unipolar magnets, gathered from a rare vein. Don't know if we've actually seen that in any of our star systems. Certainly not our habitable ones. Nope. Nope. Where's our big boy? Yeah, nope. Alright, I mean, we could kind of jump around. Kimberlite ore, which I think was for diamonds. Fire ice. Fire ice. Fire ice. Spiniform stalagmites and fire ice. Organic crystals, spiniform, kimberlite. No, that's the same one. The unipolar magnets, definitely. What do I just click on then? No, it doesn't matter. Do we have to start heading further and further away? Is that kind of the deal? Fractal silicon. Ooh, there's a new one. What about that bright one over there? I guess also maybe it's not actually a vein, and maybe it's just a random luck that you run into. That one actually. Maybe I've been missing this because I've just been looking for the golds, but this lists fire ice here, which is not highlighted, and there too. Oh gosh, lots to consider. This purple guy out here. What do you got? Unipolar magnets. There we go. All right, man. That was a long way away, wasn't it? It was this guy out here, wasn't it? Yeah, that's where is the distance away? Oh, there it is. 33 light years. Takes 2 minutes to reach at warp speed. Maybe we won't be rushing to do that one. But this is picking up. This is picking up. All right. I still think we should be able to place these, and I don't know why we can't. It's just cursed. It's a cursed blueprint. This is a terrible thing to do if we actually were caring about our placement of things. Alright, same alignment is about here. It's just, I mean, I definitely placed it. Placed it once. And now we can never place it again. Alright. We're kind of out of time, and I'm just I'm struggling to see the issue with that, but we'll head back over. What is this one? That is a warning that I have not seen. It must be out of materials, I would say. That is an excellent warning. It is. Wow, never seen it, but I am very glad that it exists. Let's upgrade our sorters, just one level. There you go. Have them all upgraded. That will actually get it working at a slightly better speed. Still not fantastic. It's getting up to 70 and then disappearing. 80 now. Wow. Maybe even 90. Hard to say, but yeah, we are still not keeping up with production. So that's going to be our goal for next time is building more of these, which seems to be surprisingly, this seems to be a problem. Maybe we can go over to Alpha Leporus 4. They have no copper. That's not what I want. All right, we'll have a think about it. There's lots of things we might do. Let's not get worried about that. But this is holding up the production of our beautiful things over here, wherever they are. Here we go. Have we built any of them? We've still built none of them because we still have no supermagnetic rings. Okay. That's our problem for tomorrow. This will actually hopefully work when we get some supermagnetic rings, and the ejector sites we'll probably want to build as well, but one thing at a time. I'm getting sidetracked. Once we've built this, I want to get as many of these ejectors, EM ejectors, up onto the planet as possible, because solar sails, they're struggling, and lots of other things to do. So, with that in mind, let's say thank you to my amazing patrons, and I'll catch you next time.